Alrighty then. Here trying to continue in Class A and keep ourselves above that 1800 line. We have advanced about 9 points into it, and we're seeing how that we can do on another blitz game. So here we go. We're looking for one. We have found one against an 1883 opponent. That's great. Who is shift 3? We may never know, but we are going to give him the bird. And what does he do with it? It looks like he's going in to your traditional reversed Dutch, and I am more than happy to do that. We'll go ahead and exchange it, even though it does not double his pawns. That does not bother us in the least, because later on we might be able to get those pawns doubled, and if not, then that's okay too. Alright, after this he's probably deciding now whether or not to protect the bishop and end up, say, putting his queen there after queen c7. If he does move his queen up, we will... He didn't do that. Okay. Alright, here... I should have just advanced. Let's see what he wants here to do. Oh, I see how you're gonna be. Okay. So the way we messed up there, sort of in the opening, is that he now can castle, or force us to castle kingside. Well, I don't believe he should have done that, because he made his pawn weak here for no particular reason. I mean, we're just going to gang up on that, right? Right. Yeah, he can't even advance the pawn now. So we just gang up. And he says, alright, I'll respond. Buying a little time here. Okay, got an idea. I'm going to go over here, train myself on this isolated pawn, and if need to, I can do a little switch attack, you might say, by bringing my bishop now over to... Yeah. Alright. I don't think I want to exchange the knight here, even if he can double my pawn. Maybe I do. Okay, I got a better pawn structure, so go ahead. Okay. Because he'll have to give up a pawn to do something about this. I'm not worried about the pin right now because the bishop is unprotected. And I still want to gang up on this pawn. Now I'm a little more worried about it. So we will go up here, I guess. Will we? I don't want to. Let's see. If he pushes and I bypass it, nah, that doesn't really help me. I mean, I can, but that's not really what I'm wanting. Yeah, we should have done something different. Okay, so I'm in a little bit of trouble. How are we going to deal with this? There may be nothing better other than to just block the whole position up. Just block it up. Okay, now that I've blocked it, I should be able to do this. Alright, So now we're training on his weak pawn here. And I'm looking for a little taquito. Just a little one. Here we're looking for tactics. If he takes with this rook, then we come in. I think the exposure of his king's a little bit more important than what he would have going on in here at the moment. Buy a little time there because we're getting a little down on time. The only other thing I see is here perhaps to ooh. Alright, let's do this. Because now we're threatening to push with this pawn, which would be uncomfortable for him. Wow, it's still uncomfortable. And gets rid of my backward pawn. Yeah, that's a... yeah, that's a pin, buddy. That's a pin. What you gonna do about the pin? He says, I'll just ignore it like that. Couple of choices here. Ah, I see. Little bit of a problem. Okay. Maybe more than a little bit of a problem. Check. Now the reason we did that is because now he can't move the bishop over here. And we gang up on this bishop now. Alright, some interesting tactics here. And now he says, I want to try it anyway. Alright. Okay, we're getting down in time. I'm going to start moving very quickly now. Sometimes I make a little pre-move without thinking. Ooh, I don't think you can do that. Because after I take here, then he goes back and I take with check. And now what is he going to do? I mean, I have the play here, right? My pawns are on the appropriate color squares. Yeah, I think I'm the one that has the play here. Yep. Alright. Let's start moving quick and go to it, buddy. I think he almost has to exchange here. Ooh. Yeah. You see why? See what that was all about? Okay. Yeah, so we want to get them on white squares. White squares. Okay. Check. Depending on upon where he goes, ooh, we will hold that in abeyance until next time. Alright, now what is he going to do? Let's go here. Yeah. Alright, and if we don't lose on time, we should have this. Alright, now in this end game, all we want to do is simplify. If he brings the bishop up here, we will take immediately, because there's no way he can defend all of that. Okay, he's going for it. He can't move the king, though, because that immediately queens. All right, it's going to queen. Okay, and boom. And we take that, and go here. Pre-move down to there. Pre-move down to there. Now it's just a question of, can we get the queens going? Yep, we did. All right. Good game, thank you. We are continuing in Class A, folks. Sorry I didn't make too many comments that time on the blitz game. However, you will notice that in the end you're making a lot of mistakes, and yet it looks like everything worked out great in the end. I'm rather excited about that because I didn't get panicky and I didn't worry too much about my time. I think that's one of the keys. So let's go back. The end game didn't have a whole lot of surprises here. Once he had lost the pawn, then things were a lot easier for me. The key mistake he made was in middle game when he comes off with the bishop here in his protection. He just really wasn't thinking about that, because that doesn't protect the e-pawn at all, as you can see from the resulting exchange. And after that, he was unable to find activity because he had tucked his king away, so it had a little danger there of back rank mate, and he felt compelled to exchange the queens, and then that's where he ran into a problem. So there you go. I hope that you enjoyed, and we will have another one soon. Thank you.